Good day, everyone. Our group is going to present on the current issues on whistleblowing. Introducing our dedicated team members. ELLY MANISHA, ATHIRAH IZZATI, SYAZALINA, SHAFIQ'QAH, and SHAFIQAH. And the show begins.
Whistleblower is a person, usually an employee, who exposes information or activity within a private, public, or government organization that is deemed illegal, illicit, unsafe, or waste, fraud, or abuse of taxpayer funds. Whistleblowing can take place in two forms, which are internal and external whistleblowing. Internal is about an internal employee reporting the misconduct within the organization. External happen when the internal reporting of the misconduct fails. According to Section 7 subsection 1, whistleblower shall have the protection under the Act, upon receipt of information, which are a. the protection of confidential information, b. immunity from civil and criminal action, c. protection against detrimental action.
Let's move to the positive impact of whistleblowing. The first one is, it will end a long-standing company's wrongdoings and prevent further disaster to the organization. Next, whistleblowing will sharpen the rules on the company's financial reporting by public companies. What is the negative impact on whistleblowing? The first negative impact is, the employees and whistleblower will lose their jobs. Next, there will be retaliation from the management. Now, I will explain about the Code of Conduct in relation to whistleblowing. Code of Conduct is a set of rules and principles to govern behavior of employees in an organization. The information that should be included in the Code of Conduct are: introduction policy, issues that will be addressed, reporting of violations, appointment of a compliance officer, acting in a good faith, confidentiality of the reports, and protection offered to the whistleblowers.
A whistleblowing case in Malaysia is relating to 1MDB. It is a strategic development company and encourages foreign investment. In 2015, Xavier Justo, an ex-employee of Petro Saudi International, has whistleblowed the information to Sarawak Report and the Edge Media Group. This has led to the exposure of the multi-billion ringgit scandal. It was alleged that 2.6 billion ringgit of 1MDB's fund was deposited to Najib's personal accounts. Then, his assets was frozen and seized, including luxury handbags, watches, and cash. Najib was sentenced by the judge for each of the charges. The judge has allowed the appeal, but Najib has to pay additional bail and report to the police station twice a month. The whistleblower, Justo, was sentenced 3-year imprisonment, before receiving royal pardon in 2016, for allegation that he had stolen and sold the data of Petro Saudi. Justo said the accusation was wrong and Petro Saudi never responded to his lawyer.
World Meteorological Organization is an agency specializes in the study of the world's weather and climate. In 2003, an internal auditor, Maria Vega, discovered a fund embezzled used to rig the vote on WMO's election for the Secretary General position. More than 50 WMO's delegates were given financial favor to draw away votes from the election candidates to allow Michelle Jarrod wins the spot. After 3 years of investigation, she was fired on serious misconduct for probing into the scandal. She blew the whistle when asked to cover up her findings, and then demanded justice for her wrongful dismissal. 4 years since her dismissal, the tribunal decision was made on her multiple complaints involving harassments, threats, and a wrongful dismissal. The case closed when WMO was asked to pay damages of $200,000 to her.
Now let's discuss on the internal auditor's role in whistleblowing. People, especially employees, are not confident with whistleblowing. There are concerns that the disclosures may be a breach of confidentiality, or that the findings will not be properly reviewed such that the root issues will remain unsolved. Internal auditors can play their important role either directly or indirectly in promoting an effective whistleblowing program. As for direct involvement, internal auditors may be one of the many reporting lines whereby whistleblowers will provide information through them. This might help, as internal auditors are independent from the executives. They also may act in a triage role, or as investigators, whereby they will be prioritizing reports based on the risks. They will then investigate those reports thoroughly and fairly, especially when other departments are conflicted. Indirectly, internal auditors may participate in whistleblowing by promoting best whistleblowing practices, conducting survey among employees, and review of current whistleblowing policies and procedures. Just then, internal auditors may provide assurance to the board that the organization's current implemented whistleblowing program is effective.
As conclusion, the information must be obtained from a legal source, and there is a need to develop new methodology framework.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for watching.